simple algorithms. Algorithms can be more complicated. Tamam? Algorithms are the best way to start writing code from. Make sure your algorithm is correct and clear. Otherwise, yani, it's easier to fix yani, problems here inside the code, in algorithm, rather than the code. Tamam. طيب. How to write code in Python? There are so many ways. You can use first, yani, you will study this in the lab. You must have Visual Studio or Idle or many other ways, so many ways how to write code. To be short and quick, here I'll use and there are so many online, yani, so many online yani, ways to write. And online, you don't have to install anything. But yani, this is a professional way where you need in your project. We use it for demos or quick introductions, and your code will be stored there with them. Yani, okay. So this is not our way of doing things, but for simplicity, just for quick, I can use Visual Studio Code. Okay, but I will just show you that there are so many ways how to write Python code. Okay, this is one of them. Don't worry about this. One of them, and if you Google it, you will find so many ways how to write what Python code and test it. Of course, you need to have Python installed. If it's not installed, this is online. It does not need. Okay. I'll just create something here. Hello world. Don't worry about these steps. If it's very important, I'll stop 15 times. Tamam? Yani I'm doing something quickly here just to write simple program. طيب, in Python, I want to do something like what? For example, like I want to print a message on the screen. طبعا now, in the programming language, the most important thing you stick to is the grammar. Each programming language has its own way of writing a code. We will come back to these slides in very details. Today, just informal introduction. And in Python, for example, here, they tell us, for example, you can use what? Print. And okay, طيب, what to print? Let me just show you quickly here. Print. Then print. Hello? This is wrong. You must follow the syntax or the grammar of the language. Whatever you want to print must be between parentheses. Not only this. Inside the parentheses must be what? Okay, hello world. So now your program is grammatically correct. You can execute it. Executing the program will convert the code to machine language, and the machine language will output. Now we have a program, a huge program in Python of one statement. What is it? Print what? Hello world. صح? This is your program. Runs here. Hello world. طبعا someone could say, طيب, you put single or double quote? Well, it depends on the language. Some languages it must be what? Double. Some languages must be single. But in Python they accept both what? Single or double. But if you use single at the left, you must also use the same at the right. Okay. Run. Hello world. طيب, can I output anything else? Yes. Print. But you make sure you are using the right syntax. Here, welcome to Python. Good. Is this correct syntax? Run. Now, what's the output of my program? Well done. Welcome. طيب, here you did not end it with. Now, is this code grammatically correct? في غلط ولا لا الكود هذا? What is the غلط? يعني this program is not going to even be interpreted. طيب, is the first statement right? Do you remember last lecture when I said interpreted programs, okay, they keep running until they encounter what? Because usually they interpret one statement at a time, okay? If this is Java code, it's not going to run. Because Java is going to be, or C++, sorry, is going to be compiled completely. So run here. What do you see? We see what? An error. Don't worry about the output here. يعني. تمام? طيب, now where is the error? This is online. If it's okay here, I can fix the error here now. Okay? Now, does that make sense now? Now it works. طيب. This is one of my... See, I'll take this code, the one I did online here. I will use it, copy paste عادي. Don't worry how to use the same code. Don't worry how to use this. We have a complete lab on this. Just focus on lines 5 and 6. Is it same output, ya shabab? Okay, if you have a mistake here in lines 2 and you try to run it, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Which line you have an error here? Look at it. Welcome to Python. Line what? 6. What is the reason for the error? Read carefully. Get used to reading this. If you don't read it, no one is going to read it for you. You need to know what's the mistake. If you don't know how to fix the errors of your program, you will stay for a long time here. يعني these message, what they say? لا 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 قبلها. What is the error? Unterminated. what does unterminated means? يعني مش منتهية مظبوط صح؟ النهاية. طيب. So here if you fix it, what's gonna happen? It will work. تمام. You fixed it, no errors. تمام. طيب, here I have another error, for example. This is in Python, this is not valid. Is it the same error? If you try to run it, print hello world, invalid. What? Which line? So you go to line 5 and you need to know the syntax. If you don't want to do this, no one is going to do it for you. Fixing the error is your task. Knowing the error is your task, okay? No one is going to tell you all the errors in the planet. Tamam? You need to get used to reading this and fixing the error. One time after the other, you'll find fixing very, very easy. ماشي الحال. Let's do something else. Okay, I'll go here. Back. X is equal to 10. Do you agree? Y is equal to 15. Tamam. Z is equal to X plus Y. Tamam. Print what? Print Z. What's the output of this program now? Hello world. طيب these okay 25 صح؟ طيب, if I make this 24, it will be 39. Yes or no? طيب, can I make Y equals Ali? It can. The error will be where? Actually in Python this is okay. Where is the error? يلا ايش look at the error. Tell me. In line what? Type error. قول لي يعني انت you are trying to add an integer to a string. يعني this is does that make sense? Answer. يعني بيقول لي you cannot use the plus between an integer. يعني it's either two integers. Okay, تمام. I'm not teaching you Python today. I'm just يعني showing you things that we will see next time, but we'll study them very carefully. Is it clear now? So can I say here I find the average? AVG is equal to what? Z divided by 2. Is this correct? This is how we write code in Python. طيب. Can I do something here? See, total, and put, for example, شوفوا total, comma. What do you think the output is going to be? Why? غير quotation. What is the output? If you can لا. Do I have to output it? Is it an error or something you missed? Okay, total is 31. Do you agree with this? We just total 31. Do you agree with this? So if you want to output multiple things in Python, you can put what? Comma. خليك معي سلام. تمام. So now what is the output of if you have multiple things to open? Does that make sense? Okay, if you don't use a comma, then you have what? مشكلة, صح? We will see other things. In Python, there are things that are, but now today is we are just Teletubbies, تمام? We are just يدوب بنقول يا فتاح يا عليم, صح? Again, I'm not teaching you Python today. I'm just showing you how we're gonna play. But I'm showing you how it's important to follow with the now. Line 6. Name of something average. What do you want to call it? What's your name? Zaid, huh? And here I will output Zaid. Does that make sense? Huh? Okay, here I will say Brent. Average. Where did I store the average? In which variable? زايد, صح؟ هلا بنعدل الكود هون. Don't worry about it. Here A كان, صح? Right? Where did we store the total? Where did we store the total? In A. Where did we store the average? فهمت علي? This is just a name. تمام. It's just a name. Good. What's the value here? Change the value, you know what's going to happen. The result will change. This is something dynamic. طيب. I will delete all these things. تمام. First, I'll ask you what's your name. I want the user to enter his name. So I don't want you to tell me anything. No. Okay. Usually, okay, you need to store his name somewhere. I can call that variable or that thing name. What do you want from the user? Input his name. In Python, there is a simple thing. We will come back to this again. Input, and it's a good idea to tell the user what you need from him. صح? What's your name, for example? Good. So now the user is going to see his message. This message. What is the message? What's your name? Is this input statement? Yes. Since this is an input statement, the program will stop until you type something and press enter. Once you press enter, that thing you type will be stored where? In name. فهمتوا علي؟ طيب خليك معي. College. Input. I think the idea is getting clear, صح? What's your college? Good. And I have two things where I store data from the user. What are they? Name and college, صح? Hello world, طبعا. هلا Brent, I can say welcome, for example, comma, name, comma, from, you know I am doing, and comma, what? Can you imagine the output now? If you enter Ali engineering, what's the output? What's your name, Ali? What's your the program stops, yes or no? Whatever you type will be stored where? Now the program stops because you have what? Input, صح? Whatever you store, you enter will be stored in which variable? طيب. Welcome Ali from. طيب, run again. What's your name? What's your name? Abdul Aziz. أي college يا عبد العزيز? Okay. Did you get this يا شباب? The program stops if you have input. It will stop forever until you enter something. You get that? It will stop forever. I just tried to show you that sometimes you can do input, can do calculate, you can do simple output, but you must follow what? The syntax and the grammar. تمام؟ نعم. أنا في عندي دبل كودز. هم بسرعة ولا ما والله العظيم لحالها. ايوه شايف؟ لا فيش شيفت مع 9. أي قوسين. Oh, now I get his question. He says, how come you do this جلدي جلدي, صح? Is this your question? He says when you do this print, okay, على طول قوس. No, once you open it, will help you, editor will know and close it. That's why you need to use a special software اللي هم we call them IDEs lists. They know how to help you a lot in these things. تمام. You get this? And I thought you're talking about the codes. So, and you'll find editors are very, very smart, okay? Once you get used to writing code in these things, you'll find them very good to use. ماشي الحال.